Hi guys, I've been asked to do a video for people at their desk. So if you're sitting at a desk for 8-9 hours a day, what you'll probably find is you get really tense in the shoulders and you get really tight neck, your wrists are giving you problems. So what this is like a 5 to 10 minute sequence that can really help loosen up the shoulders, loosen up the neck a bit, get some real oxygen and energy in the body if you're feeling a bit tired, and overall just hopefully make you have a more productive day. So what we're going to start with is breathing. Now if you're hunched over a desk all day, focused on what you're doing, more often than not we're not breathing properly. And this is one of the most important things in yoga. So what we're going to do to start with is some nice deep abdominal breathing. So what you can do is place one hand on the belly and one on the chest. If you're really worried that you might look silly to other people in the office, you can put the hands where they normally are, that's absolutely fine. Alright, so as you breathe, what we're going to do is inhale and the belly is going to expand and push out. At the end of the exhalation, the chest will rise, and then exhale, the chest will fall and the navel comes actively back towards the spine. Again, inhale, the belly pushes out, and the chest rises. Exhale, the chest falls, navel back towards the spine. Repeat this about 10 times. What we're doing here is as you inhale and the belly pushes out, we create more room for the diaphragm to flatten, to contract, so we can take on more oxygen. And as we exhale, navel back to the spine, we're really expelling all of the air. So on the next inhalation, we can take on more. So this really will hopefully give you a bit more energy, a bit more oxygen around the body, make you a bit more alert. So we're going to do some nice gentle neck exercises. So simple to start with. Just looking down, we're not craning the neck, looking right down, just looking down towards the lap. We're going to inhale and look towards the left. Exhale, look down. Inhale towards the right. Exhale, looking down again. Inhale left. Exhale, looking down. Inhale right. And exhale, looking down. We're going to go all the way around. Inhale to the left, let the head fall back. Exhale over towards the right and looking down. Again, inhale to the left, letting the head fall back. Exhale over towards the right and back to centre, other way. Inhale to the right, let the head fall back. Exhale left and down. Inhale right and falling back. Exhale over towards centre. And looking up, reaching behind, we're going to take hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Allow that right shoulder to drop. Looking straight ahead, exhale left shoulder towards the left ear. Feeling a nice stretch on the right hand side of the neck. Make sure the head isn't dropping, the nose is pointing straight ahead. Keep breathing. And back up to centre, switch round, take hold of the left wrist, drop that left shoulder. Exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder. Breathing gently. The muscle down the side of the neck here is the sternocleidomastoid, and when it gets tight it gives us tension headaches and also makes the shoulders really tight as well. Inhale, up to centre. We're going to do a nice gentle side stretch now. Interlock the fingers, push away and lift. Really lifting up. As you exhale, let the left ear just fall against the left upper arm, and exhale, we're going to gently stretch over towards the left. Right arm is nice and straight, so we've got a lovely stretch on the right hand side of the body. Inhale, lift, exhale, right. Right ear gently resting on the right upper arm, left arm nice and straight. The bottom stays firmly on the seat. Inhale, lift, and release. We're going to do a couple of nice little twists here, nice and simple. Keeping a nice tall spine, the bottom at the edge of the seat. Left hand onto that left thigh, looking towards the back of the room, taking hold of the back of the chair. If it's more comfortable, just bring that right arm behind the back. Now what's important here is we're twisting from the upper body, so the legs aren't following, legs are facing forward, hips are facing forward, twisting from the upper body. Inhale to centre, exhale coming round to the other side, nice and tall in the spine, shoulders back and down. And breathing. Anytime we twist, we restrict the breath. So it's important to have a nice deep inhalation and exhalation. And coming back to centre. If you wish for a little bit more of a challenge, you feel like you need a little bit more of a twist, what we can do is bring that left arm to the outside of that right leg. And looking up again, arm behind the back if you wish. If you wish for a little bit more, you can raise that upper arm. Looking up. Now if this is uncomfortable on the neck, of course you can look down. Breathing. And coming back down. Other side, right arm to the outside of that left leg. Raising up with that left arm, looking down if it's more comfortable. These are really wonderful twists for the spine. They're energizing, really opening up the upper and lower back. And down. And coming to sitting. Keeping with the spine, we're going to do some cat and cow rolls. So bring the hands onto the knees. What we're going to do is inhale, arch the back, and look up. Exhale, round the back and look towards the belly. Inhale forward and lift. This is a cow stretch. Exhale forward into a cat stretch. Inhale, lift, really working into the shoulders and the whole of the spine. Exhale in and inhale to a neutral position. From here we can do a nice wrist and shoulder opener as well. So I'll show you from the back. We're going to raise the right arm and let it fall behind. We're going to bring the left arm up and bind. Gently pulling in both directions. Breathing. And release. Other side, raising the left arm. Bring the right one to join it. If this is really uncomfortable, you just can't quite reach, you can use something like a belt, or you can use a ruler in between those two hands so you can reach. And release. Now from here we're going to do a forward fold. So again, bottom is on the edge of the seat. I'm going to stretch the legs out. I'm going to flex the feet and keep your shoes on, that's absolutely fine. What we're going to be doing is forward folding. So bring the navel back towards the spine. Chest is lifted, shoulders back and down. We're going to fold forward, taking hold of the lower legs. If you can comfortably go further and take hold of the feet, that's absolutely fine. What's important here is that we don't collapse. The shoulders aren't coming forward, we're not just dumping forward. Shoulders are back and down, chest is lifted. It doesn't matter how far down the legs you go. This is a really nice stretch for the hamstrings, which can get very, very tight if you sat down quite a lot. Keep breathing. And gently, gently coming back up to sitting. We're going to do a couple of really nice simple hip opening poses, and then we're going to work on the wrists. So nice and easy, we're just going to interlink the fingers around the right knee. Draw the knee in towards the chest. Keep breathing. If that's as far as you want to go, that's fine. If you wish for a little bit more, just draw it in a little bit more and bring the head towards that knee. Really working into the hip flexors here. And release. Other side, interlink around the left knee. Drawing it in, and if you wish, head towards the knee. And release. Wonderful. Bringing the right foot on top of that left knee. This is really going to work into the hips. What we're going to do is flex this right foot, keeping it nice and active to protect the knee. Gently, gently pressing on that right knee down towards the floor. What you should have is a nice stretch on the outside of that right thigh, hip and buttock. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can fold forward gently. Again, shoulders back and down, chest is lifted, keeping the abdominals working. And slowly coming back up, releasing that leg. Other side, left foot onto that right knee. Gently pressing on that left knee, activating that right foot. There should be no pain or discomfort in the knees in this pose. If you wish, folding forward. This is a wonderful pose for anyone that suffers from any problems with sciatica or any issues with the sciatic nerve. And inhale, coming back up, releasing. And finally, we're going to do a couple of really simple exercises for the wrists. So if you're in a car a lot of the time, if you're driving holding onto the wheel, if you're typing a lot of the time, things like carpal tunnel syndrome and issues with the wrists are very, very common. So these are really, really simple ones you can do every day. So to start with, nice and simple, arms out straight. We're just going to keep breathing as we flip the palms up and down. And then we're going to come into full rotations. You might hear some clicking and cracking, that's absolutely fine. If you have any problems with the wrists, obviously don't make them quite so dramatic. Changing direction. And coming down. Taking hold of the left hand with the right hand. So we're not taking hold of the wrist, we're taking hold of the hand. Elbows nice and even. And we're gently going to just pull in two different directions here. So obviously we're not wrenching it out of the socket. Just a nice gentle pull on the wrists and the hands. You should also feel it possibly in the upper arms as well. And switching around, taking hold of the right wrist. Gently pulling in two different directions. Breathing. And release. Wonderful. Bringing the palms together. We're going to rotate the palms so the back of the hands are together. So as you breathe, inhale, back of the hands together. Exhale, back to the palms. Inhale, back of the hands. Exhale to the palm. Inhale again. Exhale. Once more. Inhale and exhale. I like that one. Other way, we're going to see if we can do it the other way. So inhale. They won't go as far. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale once more. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. And last one. We're going to take hold of the thumbs with the rest of the fingers, keeping the arms out straight. Nice simple up and down motion with the wrists. This really, really gets into the wrists and also into the thumbs as well. If you find this really uncomfortable, just release the thumbs, keeping the arms straight. That nice up and down motion. So I hope that was helpful. Some really nice simple exercises you can do at the desk. What you can try and do is get the whole office in on it, 5 to 10 minutes a day, everyone just doing some nice gentle twists and stretches. Really helps to wake you up, really helps get the oxygen flooding the body, really get some muscles moving a bit, and hopefully makes you more productive for the rest of the day. Thank you so much. Namaste.